Hello, how is everybody? I'm not so well myself. I'm struggling with depression, and I'm a fighter. I try, but I'm not really. I'm very sad, depressed, heartbroken, and scared, and all of that makes me worry more. And being that I survived a recent suicide attempt, I'm very vulnerable and trying desperately to hold on. I have family, I have my cats, I have my son, but I'm still having a difficult time mentally, emotionally, and sometimes I just don't feel like going on. And it's a lot to do with the current administration. I'm transgender. I'm disabled. I worked many years as a CPA. I still do some tax returns. I do some Uber driving. But I'm very, very worried. And I'm having bipolar disorder, and depression doesn't help. And I'm not sure how I can continue on sometimes. And I don't talk to my sisters because we have different views. I wrote off a lot of friendships, or I thought were friendships, because we don't agree. And I'm not going to ever compromise my feelings, my opinions. I strongly feel about my concerns. Being that I'm transgender, I stay away from people who are mean-spirited or who have hate in their heart. Being disabled, I stay away from people who criticize, who are prejudiced. Same goes for transgender. People are prejudiced. And I tend to stay away from people like that, especially people who support this administration, which to me is a horror. And I want no part of it. And I will never accept the occupant in the White House at this time. I hate him, and I don't want to be a part of that. I am very frightened. I'm worried also because I live in Long Island, and I'm concerned because they are planning to dismantle lots of agencies, including the Department of Education. And my biggest worry is that Long Island prides itself on its public schools. So if you dismantle the Department of Education, you're starving the public school system of funding. And real estate taxes are one of the funding tools for public education. We pay high real estate taxes because we have a good public school system. And once they dismantle the Department of Education, my real estate taxes are going to go through the roof. And I already am having a hard time affording my real estate taxes at $14,000 a year. And if they dismantle the Department of Education, my real estate taxes are going to go up so much higher. And I'm worried because I can't afford it. And I'm also worried about the future of Social Security. And I just am scared. And I don't think it's right that we have to worry like this. And I've been in the hospital already for a suicide attempt, and it's very frightening. And I feel sometimes I have nobody to turn to. I call 988, I talk to the people, I go for therapy, I have a psychiatrist, I go to support groups, but I still am very worried and I'm scared and I feel all alone and I don't know if I'm going to be able to hang in there. I don't know. Sometimes I don't think I'm going to make it, and I'm just very scared. And I wish that things could be better, but I don't have much hope. We seem to have someone in the White House who's more like a dictator than a president who cares about the people. He doesn't care. And it puzzles me how so many people voted for that. I would never vote for that. I voted for someone who I felt would be a better leader. And I'm sad that she lost. Heartbroken, devastated. And in fact, I wound up in the hospital because I attempted suicide with the intention of dying, but I survived it. Paramedics saved me, doctors and nurses saved me, and I didn't think I was going to survive, but I did. And I'm just worried. And I'm worried more also for my son. He's autistic, he's in a group home, and I'm worried for his future. And I pray that we can defeat this evil and rise above, but I'm not sure what's going to happen, and I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with my housing situation, because if my real estate taxes go up higher, I'm going to have to sell. I have no other choice. I can't afford to live here anymore, and it's not fair. It's not right that they do this, that they're also going after all these agencies, dismantling them, and putting in loyalists and firing good people, experts, people that have knowledge, people that have been there for many years. It's not right. It's not fair. And I'm just so upset and so angry. And I tried to reach out to my local political representative. I spoke, but I didn't really find it really that helpful. And I'm reaching out to people, trying to survive because I'm very vulnerable and I'm not sure how much longer I can hold on. But I try. And I have my cat here. I love my cat. I have 3 of them, and they do help me. And they give me some sense of peace and a feeling of warmth and love. They're my babies. My son is 26. My cats are now my babies. And I don't know. I'm trying to find inspiration. I write. I try to be positive. I go to my appointments for my medical and my depression, and I'm just trying my best. I recently did a recording of one of my poems. I'm working on a children's book, and I'm writing my animal stories book too, which is another children's book. And I'm waiting for my self-published book on an undocumented family, but the children were born here. Certainly pertinent. I did a recent recording about the tragic crash in Washington, D.C. with the plane and the helicopter. I read the poem into my recorder, and I put it on my music site, and I'm hoping that it will be published soon. I'm trying my best to hold on, to stay, but if it gets too much, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm trying. Thank you.